All right, Tim, we have to talk about this NWSL final. One of the teams we absolutely did not expect to be there, Gotham FC, and then they end up winning. They went through a run where they beat Orlando, they beat Kansas City, and they beat Washington. In my opinion, I think the three best teams probably consistently, not only this year, but for the last few years. So phenomenal win for them. Jaden Shaw, Rose Lavelle. Rose Lavelle, by the way, might be my favorite soccer player, male or female, in the world. I said it like years ago when she was in the world. I love that girl, man. She's phenomenal.
She's got an incredible left foot. She always has, just been silky. Look, we have to tip our hat to Gotham FC. You're starting to talk about not quite, because you were a part of a dynasty in LA, but you're starting to get to the conversation of, can this be a dynasty? I mean, 2022 they finished dead last in the NWSL, right? The next year, they went from worst to first. They won the championship in 2023. And then this year, they win it all again as an eighth seed, by the way. An eighth seed. And you talk about knocking off the current Orlando and the Spirit. There's something about this team, and I live in this area, right? People get excited about this team. They're attracted to the energy. I have to say, Caroline Tisch, the owner, who I know, is in some circles, both business and friendship. She and her family and that ownership group do an incredible job.
Yeah, they do.
The marketing, the people who come to the games, the celebrity kind of pull, everything about this team in this area is pretty special, and they deserve. Look, I think when I was watching the parade at City Hall yesterday on the news, and Jaden Shaw, she had this sort of rallying cry, and basically she was saying "underdog my," and that was their mantra. That they live by that, and they sort of played the underdog role, but then also felt like it was a slap in the face, and it was this fun little juxtaposition. But I think when you can do that, and you've had moments in your career where you've started at the bottom and you've won, or you've been on top and won. This is harder. This is when you run that gauntlet from being an eighth seed and having to win every game against a team that's
away from home.
Right.
They had to go to Orlando, go to Kansas City. Phenomenal.
Yeah. Juan Carlos Amaros, the head coach, obviously set his team up really well for that. Because like I said, at home, if you're at home, if you're running the table at home, it's a little bit easier, man. It's just like comforts, you know how to play. He would have had to set his team up, and if you saw the playoffs tactically and in situations, that took a lot. It was really interesting.
Yeah, and I do think this game would have been different, I think, with Trinity Rodman on the field. She came on a little bit at the end, but still, it doesn't take away from Gotham. It's just sad because that is, in my opinion, and I saw a lot of these women up close live, and watching Trin live was scintillating. I mean, she is next level. I will say too, I'm really, really happy for Jaden Shaw. She was at Wave when I was there. She went to North Carolina. It didn't work out great. And then she finally found a place, I think, that is home. And I think she's learned along the way some lessons we all do. She's uber talented, Tim. I cannot tell you how talented she is. And watching her strike a ball, maneuver, like move around the field, find little pockets, she's really special. And I'm really happy for her. Yeah,
it just goes to show you your path isn't always a straight line. It's hard to, and she's an example of that. I think Ava Bush, the technical director, she deserves a ton of credit. The way that she puts teams together, Caroline Tisch has a lot of faith in Yael, but they work together so well. And they're on the same page, and I think that shows when you can go acquire players in the offseason, they can fit into a team that's already sort of humming. There's a lot of things working out really well for Gotham, so congratulations to the champions.
Yeah, congrats to them, Gotham. Congrats to you guys. Phenomenal season.